All right, this is my first live I've ever done on Facebook, and my first live I've ever done with good old Color Street. So I told you guys that I was gonna show you the design that was posted below on my page. So I started it last night due to the fact that you want to do it at night, which is why I'm doing this now. Also, I'm a night manager, so I'm on my break. So I'm gonna show you how quickly you can do this. And I'm gonna show you how to apply one color, which will look like, this. And then I'm also going to show you the overlay, which is this, so that, hi Kaylin, hi Jamie, so that you can see the amazing design. So first, let's open up what you get. So when you purchase Color Street, it comes in a beautiful package like this. Rip it open to see the goodiness inside. And if you guys comment, I might be able to read it. So let's take a look. Okay, so in every Color Street package, it looks like this, which I posted this picture before on my page. Boop. So you get a nail file. This is a really pretty one. It's hearts. Who doesn't love hearts? My other one, because I'm also using this color, I got this one. Who doesn't love cherries? So you can reuse these because they're nail files. You also get a nail prep pad. It's like an alcohol pad, so you might have those hanging around. And then you also have, hi Stephanie, you also then get your Color Street nail strips. So they look like this. And you can tear them open. So I just wanna let you guys know, like I have like no equipment with me right now. Like this, no nail files, nothing like that. I am gonna bust out one of these bad boys that I got off of good old Amazon to push down the actual nail once we do it, but you really don't have to have anything. So you could do this in the car. I used to paint my nails in the car. You can do it at work, or if you work from home like I do, you could do that as well. My husband's being a creeper right now. He's watching me from upstairs. I just saw him up here. Hi, James. So tear it open, super easy like this. And inside, I believe, yeah, there we go. You get 16. We only have 10 fingers, most of us, but you get 2 strips. And I'm gonna show you how this could basically last with you doing 2 manis, and you can even get a petty out of it too. So this one is coming up rose gold. So this is gonna be my overlay. This I already took and positioned because if you notice here, they all come in different, I wanna focus, come in different sizes. So I picked the one, I always like to pick them out ahead of time to match your fingers. So that way then you can just kind of go, but there's no rush. Like you could leave this out for 10, 15 minutes. I mean, probably even longer. I've never done that before, and it'll be perfectly fine. They will start drying. So you're gonna wanna put the extras back in and seal it, which I'll show you how to do that later. So we're gonna start with this base color, and I'm gonna put it on, oh, I shouldn't have picked this finger, but I did, the middle finger. So let me try to do this. So basically there's a clear coat, and you just take it off like that and toss it off to the side, or you could be neat and put it in the package. And then there's this little tabby thing. I like to leave the tabby thing on because it helps me position, and I'll show you that in a minute. This is gonna be really challenging, guys. I'm just telling you right now. I've never done this before. So hopefully I can get this to work by showing you this way. So I pull, you pull it off just like this. And then I like to go like this so that my tabby thing's right here, and I'm just laying it here. You could touch this though all you want. I mean, I don't recommend touching it like 50 million times, but you could touch it a couple times to reposition your finger. So let me see, how am I gonna do this? My husband was like, do you want me to hold the camera? I probably should have said yes, but I'm stubborn and I like to do things on my own. So we'll do it like this. So basically you're gonna match it up, and you're just going to stick it like this. And that's pretty much like the nail polish. You can like stretch this too. So if you, for those of you who have wider nail beds like myself, especially like my thumb, you can, where the biggest strip is like this size, you can do what Bree did, where she posted on the page how you could do the double, like you can cut them and stuff. So there's a tip for that. But you can also give it a little tug to make it be a little bit wider. I don't have to do that for this one, but you basically then just kind of rub it down. So I'm gonna go like this. See if I can show you. You just give it a little rub. And then you can use like a wooden cuticle pusher, but I actually like to just use my nail. You are supposed to do your thumbs last, but because I already dried it, I let it cure overnight, there won't be any issues with it, but it's just to like make sure like your tips are good. And then you just take your finger and you just push it underneath like your nail bed. And this is like the easiest thing in the world, guys. And then voila. But don't throw this away. I'm gonna show you what to do in a minute. So you're like, oh, Dana, that looks ugly. Like, you're gonna go out like that? No, I'm not. Because I'm gonna go and I'm gonna smooth it down. I also like to take this thing and just kind of like push it. I don't know if you can see when I go like this because of all the comments, but that could just be on my side. And I just go and I push, smooth it out. And then I like to clean it up a little bit because this one was a little bit bigger than my actual finger, as you can tell. Kaylin's telling me she's dying that I chose to do my middle finger. I wasn't even thinking about it at the time, but it just happened, and I'm just gonna go with it. Just roll with it, you know what I'm saying? So as I'm trying to like get all these like little pieces off, I'm just using my finger, and I just wanna show you this. So I just use my finger, and I'm going to take that off and put it off to the side because I'm not gonna reuse it because whose fingernails that small. But I'm just cleaning it up, and I'll show you in 1 second what it looks like. And I literally just painted my nail, and it's dry. So like literally you could touch it, bang it, do whatever you want with it. I can just literally walk out of the house right now and go. Amazing, right? I know. So now you're like, well, what were you doing with that other little strip, Dana? Don't waste it. So Color Street does guarantee that you only should use like 1 strip, but we all know we can be crafty. So this is why I also like the little tip thing. So now the other side, so I basically just will pop that bad boy off, boop. And I'm going to now do my other middle finger. So let's see if I can do it this way, because this one's a little bit, I'm a righty, so. So the biggest thing is you don't want it to touch your cuticle. Whoa, phone fell. I have a wine rack behind me, and my son can't find his, what's it called? Like one of those camera things, because we bought it for him for his birthday last year because he was really big into TikTok and making videos. He used it like twice. So I was like, oh, I can use it. LJ, where is it? I don't know. Okay, great. So I'm using you ever get one of those, like I have a monkey, but a wine bottle holder where you basically put it in there. That's what I'm using. Very versatile. So anyways, you don't want to put it on your cuticle. So you want to push back your cuticle, clean all that. Oh crap, guys, you know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to use the nail prep pad. Sorry. Epic fail. I swear I used them on the other ones. But, so this one, you just go ahead and put it on. So I remember I said that there were 16 strips that were in your package. So I just used 1 on 2 nails. So now I'm not the brightest at doing math, but when you have 10 fingers and you can use each strip on both of your fingers, that's where you get your 2 manicures and your 1 pedi, which I'm gonna show you. I don't really like my feet, but I was like, you know what? I have all these little extra pieces from like the trended spotted one and this, oops. And I was like, let me just try a pedicure because I haven't done one yet. So guys, like I've only been doing, this is my 2nd time using this stuff. I'm addicted. I saw it and then was like, you know what, I'll just try it. And because I'm a compulsive buyer, I actually bought like, I don't know, 20 to 40 different shades before I even got my first one, just because I was like, you know what, I trust these people. I think this is gonna be great. So I've only done my nails once, and it was the blue. So those of you who know me, you already saw it. It was the Aspen Blue with dripping in diamonds. That lasted for 10 days. It would have lasted longer, but I decided I wanted to change it up. I think that's one of the hardest parts, because like you love them, but you know you have like 50,000 in your house and you can do any design that you want. So then I just switched it up. A lot of people said it reminded me of Elsa. The struggle is real, absolutely. And my friend who's on here, Kaylin, she was Elsa for Halloween. She looked identical to Elsa, and little girls and kids were just obsessed with her. I mean, who isn't obsessed with you, Kaylin? So anyways, that's that nail. And now I will tell you, for those of you who have kids, this is what's left. And you can do two things. One, you can put them on your little piggy toes, because sometimes that works depending how big. I probably could actually use this. I actually definitely can use this on one of my toes. So you still have that. But my daughter, all the scraps that I have left over, I do her hand. So last night, she only sits still for me able to do one hand, which is perfect, because I literally did a pedi, my fingers, and then I did her one hand with the same type of design. Okay, so now let's get to it. So these are what my nails look like right now. So I'll just do one hand. So I'm going to do Coming Up Rose Gold in this one and in this one. It is a little bit different than the design that is shown. The colors are the same, but the reason why I chose to spice it up a little bit is because, like I said, I have wide nails, and the Trended Spotted, I think that's what it's called. I didn't like how it looked on here, and they put this on top of it, but I didn't want to do that. So I switched it up a bit, and that's what I'm saying. Pinterest does wonderful things. You get a lot of ideas from there. So let's start with the pinky. So here's, like I said, the strips. So you literally just go and are like, too small. Next, little piggy. And then you go here and you're like, oh, you are just right. So you just take them apart like this. Super easy. And then we're gonna do what I just did with the other one. Now Rachel, I love you, I miss you. She's my best friend from preschool, guys, back in New York. But anyways, so what was I saying? Another thing too is, like, if you like mess up, or like maybe you forgot to like go on the corners, or whatever, you're trying it. These overlays, which are basically, it's like a clear strip with a design on it that's clear and transparent, or like this, where it's like glitter, it works wonders to cover up any mistakes that you might have while you're learning. So, like we said, we're gonna pull this clear piece off and discard it. I'm also sorry for being late. My meeting ran over with one of my supervisors. But you gotta coach, you gotta develop. So I couldn't have been like, sorry, I gotta go do my nails. Although she probably would have been fine with it. But anyways, so this one, you can kind of see, I hope I can make this work for you guys. You can kind of see, sorry, it's kind of fuzzy. But we're really just going to put this, I hope I can do this like this, over it. Let me try to show you like that. Now I'm not even, because this isn't a solid, I'm not even really paying attention to it right now, because if it sits a little funky, you're not gonna really notice, due to the fact that, can I do this? Yeah, there you go. Due to the fact that it's a glitter. So, I mean, who can really mess up glitter? The other cool thing, before I just smash this one down, I wanna show you is, you could literally go this way if you wanted to have your whole finger be glitter, and you can double it up if you just wanted to do glitter. So that's also a cool thing about this when you get the set, is because if you wanted to double them up to have the color be darker or have more bling bling, then you can do that. So same thing. Let me just take a look at it to make sure. Yeah, it's good. So I'm just gonna push down on it, and then I'm gonna use what, everybody? My finger. Or you can use the wooden stick. And then you just go ahead and push it on down. Now I also, I'll show you in 1 second as soon as I'm done with this. I can multitask, but I also, being in New York, go super fast. I don't know why. Hopefully everybody catches up from me. My mom's probably gonna yell at me when she watches this. Be like, you went so fast, Dana. This is my first time. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, Mom, chill. I'll walk you through it yourself. So I just went ahead, did that, and then this is my finger. Boop, boop. You just keep rubbing it if you want to. I mean, I don't really rub it that often, to be honest with you, or not that often. That was kind of weird. But I mean, I don't rub it like a few times more than that. And so now, remember, you can use the strip, the extra strip. So I'm gonna go put it on my pinky finger, bling bling, pinky ring finger, bling bling. Does anybody remember that song from back in the day? I don't remember who sang that song, but whatever. So I'm gonna put this one on, the same thing. Boop. And let me just show you that you can like take it off. Like, so you can take it off, put it on. Now, if you put it on and you like press down on it, you will probably like rip it. Or you might bring up the other nail polish. So this is 100% real nail polish. Hold on guys, let me just do this. And you can tell, you know, when you open up a bottle of nail polish, you know, like, whew, like that. When you open up these, you're not gonna go like that, but you're like, oh damn, this is definitely real nail polish. So it's the real thing. And it reminds me of a gel. Not like if people don't like gel where it like ruins your nails or where it's really thick or anything like that. It's just like a really heavy, high quality nail polish that feels smooth. And it does last and doesn't chip. But I will show you what you can do if your nail does chip. So that's what's left over. So I'd probably put that on my daughter's finger. Because last night when I was messing around, I actually chipped the nail polish because I was just like playing around with it just to see like how durable it is. Because like I said, this was only my second time. So I like to be able to tell you guys when you ask questions like, for real, Dana, like how long does this last? And I chipped it, but I was like, I'm not gonna fix it until I show you guys. So this nail I chipped, and it was really, because I was also doing my daughter's nails and I was filing hers. So remember when I said I had that extra piece? Okay. So literally you can take this and put it over the chip, which I'm gonna have to not be able to do this like this. And you can blend that in no one can see, and I'm gonna show you in 1 minute. So basically I'm going like this. I'm just covering the chip. So if you're rough on your hands, which I am, but it still lasted 10 days, but let's just say, I don't know, like you decided to go gardening, I guess you wouldn't go gardening, but, or you wanted to, I don't know, you're working on the farm, Rachel, or Kaylin, you're at the beach and you're picking up seashells, but literally you can't even tell, one, that there was a chip, but two, that I just literally covered it with that strip. And if you're somebody, like, it's not as smooth as a nail that doesn't have that because now there's two pieces, but it's still smooth. But if you're somebody who's just like, oh, that's gonna bother me, I need to rip it off. Well, don't rip it off, use nail polish. Then you could put the overlay, which we're going to do right now for the thumb. So like I said, wide nail beds, I always know this is my thumb. And you can cover it up, and then that way it will have that smooth finish. You can also do the clear as day, which is just like a clear coat to put over it, which will make it last longer. But what's awesome about these nail strips is that they are a base nail, the polish, as well as the top coat. So, all right, so we're gonna do this. And I really wish this told me how long I was on here for. I know it tells you afterwards, but this is me talking about a million different things, and I'm also doing my nails. Okay, so I'm taking this off like I showed you guys. I'm gonna put it on my thumb. Once again, I'm gonna do it like probably this way. What's up, James?
Oh, hello.
And I'm going to look at this first because this is my thumb and I wanna make sure I get it right. Okay, so there's my thumb. And so with this one, you can see a little bit more because of the fact it's bigger, but it has like the base coat right here, and then the coming up rose gold, hence the name is coming up rose gold, at the tip. So if you're like, well, I wanted my whole finger to be bling bling, then all you'd have to do is flip the nail strip this way and it would cover like this, and the whole thing then would be that way. I like to have the tips because it's like kind of like a French manicure kind of thing. So now you just go ahead and bend this over like we said with our fingertips, and we are pretty much done with that. Sorry. So they say that, like they call it curing, where that's why they think, or not think, but that's why they say doing your nails the best time at bed, kind of lets it sit. I used to do my nails at night with regular nail polish. And did you ever do that and then wake up in the morning and you thought your nails were dry? There's the finished product. And you had like your sheet imprint or your comforter imprint on it from whatever because of the pressure of you laying. Here comes my cat. Yeah, Rachel, we got a cat. And that was always kind of annoying because I was like, I don't have time. Like I had to do this last night while I was like finishing at that time my schoolwork, but now that I graduated, I don't have to worry about that. Or my kids were in bed and I wanted to hurry, and then I'd wake up and they'd be like, this looks stupid, and I'd have to take them off, so it was pointless. Well, that's not how this works. So there's that one. So we're gonna do the last one. So I do have this left over. However, like I said, I have wide nail beds, and I could, if I wanted to, just, whoops, let me do it this way. Use this one to put on here because it is just the top. But my thumbnails, for me personally, are the only ones that I have to use both strips. However, because I know now that I did my pedicure, which I'll show you in 1 second because we're almost done, that I can go ahead and put them on my toes. So it's perfect. All right, so once again, super, super easy, guys. Just go ahead and apply it like this to your nail. Oops, that was totally off base. Let me do it like this. And press down. Super, 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 super easy. And then just use your nails, and that's it. So I'm gonna show you the finished product, and then I'm gonna show you how to seal up your extras because that's like super important. Color Street doesn't guarantee like the quality of the nails after you've already opened the package, but like I said, there's a lot of tricks of the trade to preserve, and the money that you spend, you want to save and utilize the much as you can. Boom, done. That one I didn't even have to really do anything. Like I just totally nailed that one. But finished product. So boom, boom, boom. I can add more glitter if I wanted to, of course. But so this is the package that I'm going to reuse, like the package that it came in. Let me just get all this nail polish stuff off that I was using. What's cool is that it has on the package too what color it is. So if you wanted to, I just gonna take my own advice right now and do this going forward, because this one I used yesterday, and I'm not a pro at what this color is, but I feel like it's like, I don't know, Manhattan, no, maybe not. New York Minute. But cut the bottom instead of rip the top, cut the bottom here so that you can always have what this is called. So this is coming up rose gold, just in case you can't remember, or when you want to reorder, that's gonna be extremely important. So you just open it up, throw your nail strips in here, and just be careful with them. So I usually have to like hold on to them, but you guys know how to put something in a package, so I'm not gonna teach you that. But anyways, so you're gonna put it in here, and we're gonna pretend I did that because that's gonna take too long. So there's this one right here, right, that I already did. I cut this one down because I already used, I had to reopen this one. That was another reason why I was late too, because these, I'm gonna show you 1 second, hold on. Okay, so we got those, right? Take your handy dandy hair straightener. And all you do is you can go like this way if you want to, whatever. Boop. And you're gonna seal it. OMG, okay? And then you're gonna pop this in the freezer. And make sure though, when you take them out, you give yourself enough time. When I did these, I literally took them out 5 minutes ahead because I was like, oh crap, I forgot I needed to take those out. So these will preserve your nail strips when you're unopened. So some of you guys were actually asking, hi Bree, were asking me how long they last. So my husband was also telling me like I need to stop buying them because how am I going to be able to use as many as I have? But they are guaranteed for a whole entire year. So if they're unopened. So unopened nail strips are guaranteed for a year. So you can stock up when you actually see the ones that you like. Don't be afraid. You can also mix and match. It's always buy 3, get 1 free for the patterns, for the glitters, for the solids, and it's buy 1, get 1 free for the French tip. I did actually buy the French tip because I was going to gift that to my mom, but she placed an order. She didn't order that one, but I'm gonna send it to her. And I'm gonna try one too, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. But now let me show you the extras. Whoop. Can I flip this over? Yeah, I can. All right. I'm going to show you the extras that I put on my toes. Let's see if I can do it like this. Okay. Don't judge. Okay. So these are all the extras that I had yesterday that I did on my toes. One time did it, had no clue what I was doing. And I just applied them the same way that I did my nails. And it was super easy. So I opened up 3 packages because I had the trended spotted one, the New York Minute, and then the coming up rose gold. And I was able to do my mani like this, and I was able to do a pedicure. All that's gonna last 10 to 14 days. And I still could do this whole thing all over again, probably one more time, maybe even 2. And remember, I did my daughter's hand, her 5 fingers on the one hand. So you can get a lot out of this. I bet you, I mean, I'm not a pro at the pricing and totaling everything, but with like tax and shipping, it's always $3 no matter how many that you buy. It was probably like 37 bucks. So go to the salon and get this done to last 2 weeks before you have to get a fill, plus your pedicure, you know you're paying like 80 bucks, maybe 60 if you're not like getting anything crazy. And I was able to do this for 37 plus do it again and get crazy styles that I wanted that they probably wouldn't have, as well as do my daughter's. And she's not gonna sit still at a salon. So I'll probably work on her other hand today because she'll probably let me. So I hope you enjoyed my first live. I'm excited to go on this Color Street journey, mainly because I'm a shopaholic and I just love to buy things and do nails. And I never have the time to go to the salon, let alone right now with the pandemic that we have. So I love everybody. Thank you for joining. And for those of you who watch this afterwards, you can just hashtag replay and let me know if there's any styles that you see that you want me to do next time. And in 2 weeks, I can do another one. All right. Bye, everyone. Don't know how to end it, though.